Your next comic, super funny. Make it loud for Gary Curtis.
What up? What's up, y'all? I'm Gary Curtis. You may recognize me from my 10 seconds on TV. Been on a few TV shows. I've been on iCarly, S.W.A.T, and Matlock. Yeah. So if you don't keep up with TV, it sounds like I'm 60 or 70 years old. But Hollywood just keeps making the same shows again, and they like, you want to be in it? And I'm like, yeah, I'll do that. So you probably can catch me in an upcoming episode of I Love Lucy. I think the Cheers reboot is going to be my big break. Man, it's good to see a few black faces in the audience tonight. Not blackface, but just black faces. Because I've performed all over Nebraska and Iowa in all these small towns that you've only seen on tornado maps. And almost every time I go there, I'm like, no black people? And they always like, we got one. And they always know his name and where he's at. I'm like, y'all know that part's weird, right? The craziest story that is happening was when I went to Woodbine, Iowa for the first time, right? And my first time in Woodbine, I go, no black people? And they're like, we got one. And I was like, who? And like 10 people at the same time said, Black Matt. I was like, y'all know y'all don't have to call him that, right? And I said, okay, cool. Where is he? And they were like, oh, the other bar. Whenever I go to these towns, the other black guy is always at the other bar. I don't think two of us are allowed to be in the same place. But I was like, okay, cool. You know what? I'm going to come back in a couple years. When I come back, I want to see Black Matt. And they were like, deal. So earlier this year, I go back to Woodbine, Iowa. And when I get to Woodbine, I'm pulling up and all I'm thinking, where's Black Matt? Right? So I go in the show, I start the show, and the first thing I said was, it's looking pretty light-skinned in here. Where's Black Matt? And they were like, he died. I said, y'all killed Black Matt? They were like, no, he died of natural causes. I was like, how old was he? They were like, 37. They were like, yeah, I'm sorry, we should have told you, like, right when you got here. I was like, I also don't know that that's the answer. Like, I couldn't imagine if I pulled up and they were like, hey, just so you know, Black Matt's dead. I'm like, well, Black Gary gonna take his ass home now. I've been thinking about quitting comedy, y'all. I like want to quit. I think the only reason I haven't quit is because I got a 5-year-old at home, and this is the only place I know people will listen to me. These 5-year-olds are disrespectful as fuck, y'all. I don't know if y'all know, you be doing nice stuff for them, they still be disrespectful. It's like, what have I done to you besides give you everything? Crazy thing that happened recently, I took my son to get some froyo, right? We sit down to get some froyo, and I pull out my Lactaid, right? Because I'm lactose intolerant, but as long as I got my Lactaid on me, I'm good, right? No dairy formed against me shall prosper. So I pull out my Lactaid, I pop a couple pills, and my son looked at me and said, Dad, how'd you know to bring your tampons? I said, first of all, lower your voice. Second of all, these aren't tampons, this is Lactaid. But then I was like, what the hell is he telling his friends at school? He's like, what do you mean your dad doesn't carry tampons? My dad got tampons in his car, in his jacket, in his backpack. It's just wild to me that every time I eat dairy, my son thinks my vagina is bleeding. I know some of y'all got weird and tightened up when I talk about bleeding vaginas. I think we need to get over that whole thing. Like, look, me and my lady, we were in the airport recently, right? We were going through the airport, and she was like, oh, damn. I was like, what happened? She was like, my period just started. And I was like, okay, cool, what's the problem? She was like, well, I don't have any tampons. And I was like, oh, well, just ask her. She was like, what? I was like, I don't know. She looks like she also leaks. She was like, I don't want to go up to her like, hey, you look like you leak. Can I have a tampon? And I was like, why not? Like, I feel like if dudes leaked as a collective, right? And say you came up to me in the airport and you were like, hey, bro, I just started leaking and I ain't got one. I'd be like, here you go, man. Plug that shit up and get back in the game. You know what I mean? Give you a little smack on your ass. Keep your head up out there, champ. Instead, people want to act all like taboo and not talk about it, act like it doesn't happen. We all know it happens. But we want to ignore it and not talk about it, right? And then you got these young men where all of a sudden we get in a relationship and the lady's got cramps and she's like, hey, can you go get some tampons for me? And we like, we got you, but we don't. And now we in CVS staring at the tampon aisle like it's the Cheesecake Factory menu. And like, I don't know, I'll take a large with a sauce on the side. That trip we were coming back from, when we were in that airport, we were coming back from Miami. And that Miami trip was life-changing for me, right? Because we were staying with a friend, and when we went down to that friend's house, she's giving us the tour, and she said, this is the bathroom you guys are gonna use. There's a bidet in there. You gotta use that. And I was like, no, I don't. She was like, you do. And I was like, don't tell me what to do with my butt. She was like, okay, fine. I was completely anti-bidet, right? And then, as the week went on, I was watching her, and every time she came out of the bathroom, she was smiling. And I was like, what the hell is going on in there? So by the end of the week, I was like, you know what? One time, I'm gonna try this bidet out, one time. All right? So I walked in the bathroom. I was looking at the toilet. It was looking back at me. I took a deep breath, right? I sat down, I did my thing, and then I grabbed the remote, which I was like, this is a weird start. I guess it's this button with the fountain shooting up the ass. I pressed that button, y'all, and I immediately went, no! Oh! Yes! I don't know how many bidet users we have in here, but y'all, the accuracy blew my mind. Right? Because you got to think about it. If we line everybody up in here, we got different shaped asses, right? Different placed, right? Some high, some low, some flat, some fat. And somehow this bidet hit me right on the hole, okay? I mean, like, if my asshole was a carnival game, my bell would have went ding, like, immediately. After a few giggles, I was like, I need to turn this shit off and order one. They say the wildest thing in rap songs. I love rap, and mainly for all the wild things they say in it. Like, I feel like the world hasn't been the same since Jhené Aiko said you gotta eat the booty like groceries. I think there was a slight shift when that happened, because we didn't even know when we was like, groceries, okay, let's write that. My favorite recent rap lyric is in a song called Fisher. Song, not so great, but very funny. Because repeatedly in the song, the guy says, you gotta eat the pussy like an edible. And I heard that and I thought, that sounds like a terrible way to eat pussy. I don't know if this is a big weed crowd, but I'll explain. If I ate the pussy like an edible, I would go, I'll be back. And she'd be like, where are you going? And I'd be like, well, I had a little bit. I'm gonna see how I feel in 45 minutes. And then I might be back for more, but I might be done, and I really don't like you asking me all these questions right now. All right, y'all, I've been Gary Curtis. Y'all been mad fun.